Welcome to Around Us, your one and only ogbonge pidgin talk show, wey dey touchlight issue wey be say concern the family, culture, environment, livelihoods, plus including all the amebo issue wey dey happen for social media. Today, we get one ogbonge topic wey we call blood oaths. Blood oaths in relationship. Wetin be blood oaths? Blood oath mean say, as I love you wella, I wan make that our relationship make nothing happen. Me and you, we go come cut somewhere of our body. We go cut maybe our hands or any part of our body. My blood and your blood go come mix. Some people dey call am blood covenant. Na wetin we wan do today. So my dear, how much love you fit show? How you fit show your love? You fit take blood oaths to show say you love me wella. Na wetin we wan do. To talk about this blood oath today, I get people wey dey with me. When we come back from this short break, we go discuss. Okay, una welcome back. Okay, so we dey look, they ask, we know say we no be doctor, but we don't hear a lot of viral infections wey be say na blood dey follow. So we wan ask, how you feel? You know, be say if person carry infection now the person come dey exchange with another person, how you see am?
Dis one no be feeling now, because the thing don dey scientifically proven. The thing don dey scientifically proven say most of the viral diseases, or if not all, wey people dey suffer now, na as a result of blood exchange. You know that, and that blood exchange fit come even sometimes even ordinary kissing sef. If the other partner get cut for a mouth or something like that, and they exchange blood, e fit cause the viral disease.
Okay.
So the whole idea of exchanging blood, for the name say na blood covenant, the thing, like I start on at talk, the thing don't make sense at all, because like you talk say na ignorance. I believe say these children, they don't even understand the health implication of
Exchanging blood.
Yes, because sometimes you never hear story where you say teenager get HIV when they go check. You begin to ask, say how this thing take come about, and the teenager says still na virgin, they don't check. So no such thing. But wetin happen, how the pikin take manage come get that HIV? Now come be say little young people like this come together, they plan. Then they just want to frustrate their life and also frustrate the life of their family, because when at the end of the day family come find out say pikin don get one disease wey dey as a result of blood contamination, e go begin come dey affect the family finance, because their finance go dey involved. They go dey run helter-skelter to make sure say they save the life of the child.
Oh, thank you, Miss Evelyn. Mrs. Love Campbell, you feel say e dey right for mothers, as we don discuss this, to make mothers make dem begin talk to their daughters, their children, not even daughters this time, to talk to their children about blood oaths?
The danger wey dey inside plenty. If your pikin go jam that kind man, wey go make her come take that kind blood oath, and when the wahala start, you wey be mama, na the thing go come dey worry, because if sometimes you go make the pikin head no come dey correct again, or a lot of things go come dey happen to that your pikin, go carry am dey waka here and here. So instead of that kind thing to happen to your pikin or any person wey dey close to you, you go to advise and say, see wetin happen to so person pikin o, for una to no go enter that kind wahala, make una keep on her body. If any bobo come meet una say him love una, and the only way you go fit take tell am say gree make you lick my blood, make I lick your blood, and for us to come, stay together, say we love ourselves. Now for you to lick blood, that kind of person no be person will love you. So make you run away. Run, no stand, not even connect to that kind of person.
All right,
so now the only small thing I want to
thank you. You tell us about somebody, the experience of somebody.
Okay, like I see firsthand of somebody who actually do that blood covenant, and the person no keep to the promise. So what do you mean be say the young girls still go eat food for another place, even when you don't tell that about saying only 2 of them and then not cut the covenant. And now this young girl begin to dey react. She begin to dey foam from mouth, her eye come dey turn like her tongue come dey come out. So as a believer now, we no even know wetin that thing mean. But wetin we do immediately be say we get to carry her to church where service bin dey go on at that time, because the thing just happen suddenly. And after everything, they come to prayers for her. That way she take, she actually throw am up. And when they come ask, by discerning, they come find out saying that actually she take the blood covenant. And she self come admit and say yes, say she take the blood covenant.
Okay.
And that was how she come dey set free from that kind of thing. Who knows whether as her tongue come out like that. So imagine somebody tongue they come out, eye they turn. Before you know, even if you take that situation now a spiritual situation, if you can't take the person, go hospital go know wetin to do, and at the end of the day the person will just pass on. Now the point where they say like we dey talk about the health aspect, that health aspect now physical, the exchange of the blood, but the consequences of this blood oath wey people dey take, because the thing the exchange dey for the blood dey more of a more spiritual than even the physical consequences. Yes, they're more spiritual than the physical consequences.
Okay.
And that is why for you to get quick help, you need to run to God, you need to surrender to God. Not be to go to Babalawo. Although I don't, like all these are African movies now, they always show us all these things. And then take break and then come go Babalawo. That's not traditional belief. And sometimes if you work for them, if it no work. But me, I don't go talk it in and in because I never do that one.
Okay.
The one when I do now, the source when I sabi. And God's grace always is sufficient to deliver and to save. Now because of people they take blood oath, now he make him can't die. So that he will fit save them. You understand?
Okay. Say this blood oath. All of us know saying waiting they tell us saying to cut some part of the body. I've also heard from somebody say the guy cut the blood, put the blood inside Coca-Cola, inside soft drink. So 2 of them can't drink them. So as a teenager, where they say she never understand, if a guy they do certain things, all in the name of love, my dear, you need to really be very observant. Because for that lady who tell me this one, she said the young man cut his hands, cut some part and the blood drop, and he come to and say, na token of love. So that one now on a deceitful angle, tell the girl say na token of love. You don't love me, you say you love me. If you love me, when you say so thing, tell the girl, make the girl say so thing, the girl can't say.
What thing I go add to that? What they call be assertive. Every teenager get to be self-aware. Then when you know yourself, know your principle, know the one where you dey come from, know your belief, so that when you begin to dey see something when you don't look like wetin you sabi, e better make you, like Bible go talk am say make you flee means say make you run from every appearance of evil. Make nobody cajole you or compel you to do anything wey dey against wetin your belief say make you do. Make your yes be yes and make your no be no. E no matter anything how the person wan make you prove that love. If the person no fit believe say yes I love you, na when you go take blood, na the person go believe say you love am. No. I no encourage any young person to indulge.
Now you get daughter, What do you feel advise your daughter? Because whether we like it or not, one day your daughter will leave you. Like as me, I'd always dey talk for most of my talk show. I say the day where your daughter go lose her virginity, she no go tell you, except say you don't really put her through. She no go tell you. If na her friend tell her she can't go lose it, she no come back home because say, mommy, today I don't lose my virginity. So what do you go tell your daughter or that young girl? I don't hammer. I don't lose my virginity. You understand? The same way she feel no come back say, mommy, you know what? That my boyfriend today we don't take blood oath. So wetin you when you speak to your daughter and any other young girl?
Me I go tell una say una be small children and una no know wetin una dey do, because as mama wey get girl pikin also, if I wan tell my girl pikin, I go tell am say run from any person wey go wan come make you take blood to leak, because you know dey inside Bible. And God no go like am as a child of God, because we will be believers. We believe God and we fear, at least in a small way they fear God. Say if we do like this, God no go like am. So anything wey God no go like, he go try to avoid that. And any person wey go lure you into that kind of bad thing, he go run from that kind of person, because everybody not supposed to be your friend. So the friend wey supposed to get na friend wey believe God, wey fear God, wey tough na go fit they pray together, also share the word of God.
Make you talk to mothers. So make you talk to mothers.
So right now, self, to our mothers, because we don't find out say our mothers, they're not really interested to know wetin their children dey do. So time don reach now, because of all these things wey we dey hear. As mothers, we begin to dey pay attention to everything wey our children dey do, to the kind of relationship wey dem dey keep, to the kind of conversation wey dem dey get. Because your daughter friend fit come visit am, you no know. No be say you go sit down dey balance, dey say wetin una dey talk, but make you just dey do some eavesdropping, because even though your children dey eavesdrop, even your phone sef dem know the password, even when you never give am to them. So you as mother, may you no just comot eye say these children nothing dem know pass you. Listen to their conversation, get the key points. When you get the key points, you go fit know. And when you know, you go fit call your daughter, call your son in a way, no be say you dey put pressure on them, but to be part of that thing wey dem dey discuss. There's no way wey you no go fit know. Even by observation sef, you go see the behavior of your child. Call am, ask am specific question. Also dey interested to know about that boy or that girl wey dey for their life. Wetin that boy dey want. E get one time, one of my girl like that, she come back from school, I see her hold paper for hand. She don't know say I see her hold the paper for hand. So immediately she just passed me, she just fold the paper, corner am. As she enter house, I say, go bring that paper. She say, which paper be that? No paper. I say, look, if you don't bring that paper, you go see wetin that go do you. She corner me, go here. I say, bring the paper. I see you with the paper. Eventually, she bring the paper. And when I look at the paper, the things when I see, if to say somebody from outside come tell me say this 11-year-old, 12-year-old girl, somebody go feed the toast am for that manner, classmates, I no go believe. But this thing dey happen, and I no just neglect that matter. I follow that matter up to find out exactly wetin bring about that letter, and I fit address am. Likewise, even your daughters wey dey university, no just think say dem don big, dem don go. Listen, understand, listen to their conversation, listen to their gist, carry your body put inside. Some of them go tell you, mommy, can't you mind your business? Tell them say, as long as you dey inside this my house, you be my tenant and I be your
my business.
You be my business, right? So not just let them get that kind of freedom, because if you allow them to get that kind of freedom, then you feel say they will just fit do anything. If you see any young person around them, whether na guy or anything, make you ask them question, because now in the asking that question go make them also know say that freedom wey dem think say dem get, dem no get am. Follow them up even to their school, call their teachers, find out their behavior even when dem dey class, where dem dey go. If your pikin suppose come back school by 2 and just some few minutes past that 2, you never see the pikin,
Next question.
call the teacher, ask question why your pikin never come back from school. If you do like that, next time when your pikin hear say you call school ask, when school close him go just come straight because he no just wan wahala. We will be Africans where e reach to really give that pikin beating of him life. Beat am, beat am. We no be oyinbo because na the same beating wey our parents. Me, if I tell una the way wey my papa take bulala me, even when I be 18, nobody go tell you. But the bottom line be say we need to teach our children how to stand for their rights and to speak for themselves. Make them believe in themselves. Make them, some parents no dey even fit tell their children say they love them. So when another man from somewhere, boy, anything just come out, begin to dey tell fine girl, I love you. Say na you be the best thing. Come dey talk all those rubbish. The only cockroach in my this, that na you be my war. I no go fit bobo gist. Because the only thing wey dey do that young man na be say puberty na im dey worry am. Adrenaline don dey hot blood, and the same thing to the girl, puberty dey worry her. Adrenaline don dey hot blood. Now dem go think say that thing na love. That thing no be love. That thing na lust. All of us pass through am, but na wetin dem tell us na we stand by to make sure say we take guide our life. Because immediately you pass that stage when you go come dey get all those butterfly bumps inside your belle, come dey feel when dem say go dey read book, you come dey think of one guy, especially the ones wey dey do literature and all of those things go just deceive you. But when you understand the process, when we dey talk of mothers, even teachers dem get the role to play. When una dey teach these children about puberty, adolescence, growth, body parts, make them understand say at this particular time for their body, when they go dey feel this thing to be belong to touch and all those things, na part of the growth process. Nothing fantastic about that, because you get a time where they go outgrow them. And na at this point sef, these young people dey make this mistake if they no correct them. Sometimes you go just stay, just feel say make somebody touch you, make somebody cuddle you, especially say maybe when those children dem from home where their parents no dey even hug them. Say get some parents they no dey even hug their children, even to kiss and all that. Then one guy just come carry bigger hugger. Hey, the girl go just that times something, all of una know that something. When they hug you the first time or they kiss you the first time, you go just see say your moon and your world don turn around. But all those things not be am. They are just at the moment feelings. That feelings no be love, because love go beyond body to body contact. Body to body contact, love go beyond that. Love na serious thing wey require commitment, wey require serious work, and e dey grow, and e no demand oath taking. So we need to also teach our children to keep our body until we marry. Because if we dey follow the biblical principle, Bible talk say marriage is honourable and the bed dey undefiled.
Thank you so much. Back from this short break, we'll discuss. You dey into a relationship with a girl, the girl say for you to confide say you truly love her, make una do blood oaths. You no go do? Why you no go do? You no love her now?
That one, love no dey for that one. That people wey those way I love you, they should say they see the love at the end, they no dey marry again. They say you no want again.
Okay. Now you don't see any person wey do blood oaths?
Yes.
So wetin dey wrong?
The girl no survivor.
Wetin happen?
She died.
Why?
Because she leave the man go marry another person.
Okay, so you feel na that oath na kill
Na
the
the
girl.
oath kill am. Make you say I feel. Na the oath kill
So
am.
wetin you have to advise teenagers, because for a lot of secondary school we don see a lot of teenagers dey do this blood
My
oaths.
advice to them, make they know anybody wey think of that thing sef, na make they end the relationship.
Okay.
So they shouldn't think about it.
What of somebody wey don do am, wetin you dey advise the person wey don do
Na
the
them they go find way go break am up.
Wait, if you wan say your daughter or your son take blood oath because of love, how you go feel or wetin you go tell that your child?
I go feel bad, but I don't even think the way I brought my daughter up that she will go for that.
Okay, so you don talk to your daughter about am, so you feel say your daughter know say wetin dem dey call blood oath, so she won't dare it. Okay, so wetin you go advise other children wey their parents never talk to them about am?
With a friend,
Okay. So it's not good for somebody to prove love with blood oaths.
definitely.
So that person you say you experience, how is the person now?
Even right now, we have never solved our problem because she's completely mad.
She defaults.
She defaulted, yes.
How about the man?
The man, when a woman defaults, it reacts quickly on her than a man. Hardly the man experiences that.
So in other words, it affects women more than men.
Yes, 100%.
As a young man, you fit show your love to a girl through blood oaths. Yes. Why you suppose do am?
For my own understanding, doing blood oath because at the end you know that I'm going to be the one to marry the girl, or the girl is going to be. So for you to do blood oath, it's not good.
Okay, so will you like to do it? You know somebody that don't do the thing? For the streets, say whether dem fit use their own blood as a sign say dem truly love each other. You wey dey lis ten to us, you fit use your own blood share with another person all in the name of love. So blood oath no be am. E get health implication and e get spiritual implication. We don see several persons wey take the blood oath, dem come end up being mad. Madness come catch dem. So you wan end up like that? I know say you no wan end up like that. So my dear friend, if you get any girl or any boy wey dey tell you say for you to prove say you really love am, make you take blood oath, also run, no look back. That person no like you, that person wan kill you. Make I give you example. Maybe you dey secondary school, that guy wey you dey look say the guy na wetin be the finest boy for
James Bond.
na James Bond or na Mr. Handsome. My dear, I give you another 10-15 years, that man no go be Mr. Handsome again for your eye o. Even you Mr. Young man, that girl wey you dey look say her shape now be like figure 8 at this age, I give you total assurance say in another 10-15 years she no go be like that. Maybe for class when she dey read, e go be like say na birds dey ring for
Her
you.
voice.
Her voice dey sound oyekan when dem say nighttime god, you know, the voice dey sound one kind, the thing dey totori your head. I give you another 10 years, that voice no go be like that, and you go come see another person wey better upgrade pass that one. That time you go come dey regret. So blood oath no want am, make you no take. Anybody wey dey force you, make you run. And in case you don take this blood oath, as you dey hear us now, your mind don dey do putu. Wetin you go do? Wetin you go dey do dey simple. First and foremost, call your parents, tell dem say you don take blood oath. Dem go beat you or give you I trust our African parents, some go beat you turn out of your body. When they beat you finish, tell them again, they'll say you take blood oaths. That time they go sit you down, come plan how they go get that boy so that they go break am. Because na more of spiritual thing. If they no break am now, na problem na you dey create for yourself. Call your parents dey mature pass you. They know who to ask so that thing they go break am. No matter the love wey you get for anybody, no take blood oaths. So na here we end today tori. Make you subscribe to our social media channels, whether na for YouTube o, Facebook o, all of them they show for the page there. Make you share, follow us so that you go dey receive plenty of our tori. So we also dey call, make you comment o. You wey don know of blood oath, make you comment. You fit do voice message. You fit write am for pure English. If you no fit write am for pidgin, write am for pure English. Or do voice comment, put am for there. Make other people for hear, because a lot of girls don take these blood oaths out of ignorance. So thank you very much. My guests una do well.
Thank you. Thank you.